Crypto Kids, welcome to the month of September. In this video, I want to talk to you about Bitcoin's price action now confirmed, retested the bull and bear market support band. So we came down to the 107.3 level, came down to that bull bear market support band. And I want to talk to you on what I think will happen next now that we've seen the retest. Because one of two things will happen. Either Bitcoin will see that bounce following the retest and try and create new all-time highs, or Bitcoin breaks below the bull and bear market support band, comes down to 94K, 93K, where the 54 simple moving average is situated. On top of this, we have the falling wedge pattern. We are getting a W formation on the shorter time frames. That is a target above the falling wedge breakout, but I want to tell you at exactly what price level I think this falling wedge will confirm the break to the upside. What I'm doing with my positions, the Bitcoin CME gap from a few weeks ago, we don't have the CME gap now. But all of that and much, much more will be discussed on today's video. If you're in the Crypto Kids community, I also mentioned about a short hedge position. I want to talk to you about that also in a little bit of detail in this video, so watch until the end. With that said, guys, if you want to destroy the like button, that would always be appreciated. And subscribe to become a Crypto Kid. We're super close to 56,000 subscribers. The free VIP level 2 status campaign we have with Weeks is now officially over. So hopefully you guys were able to take advantage of it last night before it was over. If you are new to Weeks, by signing up with the first link in the description down below, I do have another wonderful campaign which I was able to negotiate with Weeks last night just for you. So what happens is, if you sign up to Weeks using the first link in the description down below, from the new user rewards only, you can get up to $10,000 worth of Ethereum positions with 20x leverage, and you can claim all of them when you deposit $10,000 or more into your account and hold for 3 consecutive days, because the rewards are cumulative. So if you deposited 6,000, then you would be able to claim 3, 2, 5, 4 plus 100. So there are cumulative rewards, and I would definitely bookmark this page because you have to come back to this page if you want to claim those rewards. And in the futures trading section, you can claim all the way up to, combined with the new user rewards, $30,000 in rewards. So a pretty good campaign still. I'm going to try my best to get more and more cool giveaways for you. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're watching every single video. With that said, let's go back into the price action for Bitcoin. So one of two things is going to happen here, in my opinion. We came down to the bull and bear market support band. As we predicted, we've retested it with the 107.3 price action from earlier on this morning. Either Bitcoin obviously now sees a bounce and continues to new all-time highs, or we break below the bull and bear market support band and come down to 93, 94K, where the 54 simple moving average is situated. If we go to the more shorter time frames, we have the falling wedge pattern. We have a bit of a W pattern forming on the 1 hourly and the 4 hourly. We've got a nice bounce from that 107.3, which is the bull and bear market support band, and it coincides with the price action that we experienced in July of this year. And following a retest there, we bounced and we broke to $123,000, creating a brand new all-time high. So pretty good support. It's a pretty good level of support historically for Bitcoin in the past 2 months. Not a massive historical support, but relatively pretty nice. We do have that W formation, and the W formation's breakout target is in the $111,000 level. But actually, until we see a break above $112,000, and to be more specific, 112,100, I'm not going to be fully confirmed in my mind that now Bitcoin can continue breaking up and up and up, because that is the neckline of the previous double top that we created on the 4 hourly and daily timeframes. So if Bitcoin is able to now break above the falling wedge resistance, go up to 12.2, 12.1, break above that also, I'm going to say, okay, this is fantastic. I'll probably add more to my long positions that we've been opening since $77,000 together, or I mean, I've been opening them. If you've been opening them, congratulations. We've been opening these since $77,000. So at that point, if we can break above 112, I'll most likely DC more into those positions at another entry. But until then, I want to keep my long positioning stable and potentially show you guys a setup that I've experimented with this morning, and we'll change it up a little bit because it's a new thing that I've tried out. It's trading bots. I've never done trading bots before. It's a brand new exchange. So I'm trying to learn all the detailed intricacies before I share it with you. And I am planning on keeping a short hedge position with a stop loss at 12.1, just in case Bitcoin breaks down from the bull and bear market support band and comes down to the 94K level. Why? Because if Bitcoin does see that drop, and if it does see an aggressive drop, then the long position profits will melt away. So by having a short hedge position, what you're doing is you're stabilizing the profits by having your short position print profits, and then your long position reduces in profits, but there's a compensation. So I will likely do that setup, and I'll show it to you either tonight on the Moon Show or tomorrow on the CryptoKid video. So stay tuned for that. But that's the sort of risk management I'm doing in preparation of what I think will happen next following a retest to the bull and bear market support band. Before we end off this video, this is the beginning of September, and September is historically the worst performing month for Bitcoin. Does it have to be in the red? Again, this time around, it doesn't have to be, but it's just statistics, it's just probability. It's happened many times before, so it's important to keep an eye out. I know some crypto kids were making the argument, but we have a rate cut happening in September, so we're going to be bullish, right? Well, from my understanding of the markets, we've already priced in 2 rate cuts. So when we do get the rate cuts with an 87.6% probability, I think we're going to have a dump rather than a pump, because 2 rate cuts would have already been priced into the price action, if that makes sense. And in terms of CME gap, we have a gap open at 16.8. If we can see the breakouts out of the falling wedge, then that would be my target. Just remember, today is Labor Day, so markets are not that liquid. So any pump that we experience should be taken by a pinch of salt or a dump. So let's see. Hopefully tomorrow we can have some good positive volume and Bitcoin is then able to break above the falling wedge. That would be the ideal scenario. But as always, any important updates, I will be here for you. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your holiday if you're in America. And I'll see you all tonight on the Moon Show. Take care, guys. And as always, bye-bye.